Three people, using white canes, walk in a vast marble foyer. A large ornate marble building with fluted columns is seen through a glass wall.
In a groundbreaking journey of inclusion and independence, 50 blind Nebraskans recently took part in an extraordinary 2-day, 3-museum tour. For many, it was their first time feeling welcome in a museum. Others were skeptical.
A blind woman seated in front of a large framed artwork is seen. On-screen text reads, Nancy Kaufman, Lincoln, Nebraska.
I've felt cubes before. I've felt glass cases before. Why would I want to do that?
A large group of men and women, many with white canes, are seated in a gallery space.
At the Great Plains Art Museum in Lincoln, the group had come to see an exhibition on migrants and their often dangerous attempt to reach the U.S.
3 images appear in quick succession. A 3-dimensional tactile photo of a Hispanic family, followed by a tactile photo of one white slipper and a crushed soda can abandoned in brown muddy water, followed by a tactile photo of the U.S. southern border wall with abandoned clothing and one sneaker caught in its barbed wire.
The photographs, by Getty Images staff photographer and special correspondent John Moore, are 3-dimensional and are meant to be touched. As visitors explore the prints with their fingertips, the photographer's voice describes them.
4 blind women surround a table enclosing a tactile photo of an abandoned baby's bottle seen lying on the ground.
Sometimes you'll see baby bottles along the way. These parents really struggle to keep their kids moving.
That's amazing! A blind man and woman wearing headphones use their fingers to experience a tactile photo while listening to audio description.
Karen Lemon was skeptical, but still traveled 450 miles by bus to attend.
A blind woman speaks. The text, Karen Lemon, Whitney, Nebraska, appears on screen.
I've never been able to see any details and figure out what things are.
The camera shows a child's pillow with a friendly pig's face abandoned in the mud.
This neck pillow, probably from a child who'd come up on a bus a long way.
This gives me the details of what it is. It's perfect for me.
At the Durham Museum, the camera shows a gallery. No people are present. Many tactile displays and framed photos are seen. Moments later, the gallery is shown filled with people, many with white canes.
The first day had been long, with many of the participants having traveled hundreds of miles to attend. But by 9 a.m. the next morning, they had boarded their bus and were off to Omaha. Soon, the Durham Museum and an Abraham Lincoln exhibition would be bustling with activity.
Many people with white canes are seen entering the gallery.
Welcome to the Lincoln Tactile Images exhibit. To the left, there's a couple different stations. To the right, there's different stations.
A woman is seen using her fingertips to experience a tactile.
And that's the Lincoln Memorial.
Lincoln's face is finely detailed, with deep-set eyes, a furrowed brow, and a calm yet solemn expression.
2 blind women, one holding a cane, use their fingers to experience a life mask of President Lincoln's face and hands.
Oh my, that's his nose? Yeah. That's huge.
This bronze grouping features a life mask and cast hands of Abraham Lincoln.
You were right, that is the ear.
A man holding a white cane has an animated conversation with a sighted visitor.
These moments created connections, not just with the art, but connections between blind and sighted visitors who had never met.
People with white canes and a guide dog are welcomed at the Joslin Museum gallery space.
With one museum to go, we boarded the bus and headed to the Joslin Museum to see the exhibition 7 Art Movements.
An introduction to art for blind, disabled, and sighted visitors. With little time left, and a few guide dogs tuckered out, when asked who had a favorite, many in the group spoke up.
A blind man points to his favorite tactile.
The individual fingers can be felt, the cigarette, the cane and the eyes, even the nostril is very defined.
Following the event, we invited the participants to share their thoughts of the tour.
A woman, previously shown, is seen. Her emotion builds as tears run down her face.
Do you remember Nancy Kaufman?
Why would I want to do that?
Here, she shares her appreciation for what the Nebraska Commission for the Blind and Visually Impaired, in partnership with Nebraska Museums, have done to serve the blind community.
Knowing that they care that I am able to experience their museum in a way that is meaningful to me is a lot.
This tour, organized by the Nebraska Commission for the Blind and Visually Impaired, in partnership with select Nebraska museums, was more than a visit. It was a statement that art is for everyone, and that access opens the door to belonging.